Have you ever wondered what lies behind the veil of the ordinary in the realm of the mystical and arcane? This question has led many down the path of the tarot, an ancient practice steeped in mystery and symbolism. Originating centuries ago, tarot was once a simple card game, but it has since evolved into a tool for divination, a conduit connecting our world to the spiritual realm. The deck, a collection of 78 intricately designed cards, is said to hold within its imagery the wisdom of the universe. The reader, a mediator between the seen and unseen, interprets these symbols, revealing truths hidden from the naked eye. But the tarot does not always bring messages of hope and guidance. Sometimes, it serves as a gateway for forces less benevolent, entities that lurk in the shadows of our understanding. Tonight, we delve into the chilling accounts of those who dared to tap into this mystical realm. Our first tale begins with an innocent purchase from an old antique shop. In the heart of a bustling city, nestled between modern storefronts, was a quaint shop, a relic of a bygone era. Our protagonist, drawn to the allure of the past, stepped inside one day, only to discover a world of forgotten treasures. Among the dusty trinkets and faded books, they found an old tarot deck, its box worn and slightly faded. The allure of the deck was irresistible. The cards were beautifully illustrated, each one a captivating tableau of mystery and intrigue. But there was a disturbing quality to them as well. The figures on the cards seemed to stare back, their eyes following the viewer with an eerie intensity. The death card, usually a symbol of transformation, was portrayed with a chilling realism that was hard to ignore. Upon bringing the deck home, strange occurrences began to take place. Doors would slam shut on their own, lights would flicker and die, and an unexplainable chill would pervade the air. Each time these events occurred, they were always preceded by the inexplicable feeling of being watched, as if the eyes from the tarot deck had followed them home. One night, as they were shuffling the deck, the Tower card fell out. A card symbolizing sudden upheaval, it depicted a burning tower with people leaping out of it. At that very moment, a crash echoed from the kitchen, as if predicting the chaos that was about to ensue. Every subsequent card drawn from the deck seemed to mirror the unsettling events happening around them. The Queen of Swords, a card of independent thought, was followed by the shattering of a mirror. The Ten of Swords, indicative of a painful ending, preceded a favorite houseplant inexplicably withering and dying. Despite the ominous feelings and strange occurrences, our protagonist couldn't help but be fascinated by the deck. They couldn't shake the feeling that the cards were trying to communicate, to warn them of something. But of what, they weren't sure. Little did they know, this was only the beginning of their nightmare. Next, we follow the chilling story of a tarot reading gone horribly wrong. There was a man, a skeptic, who never believed in the mystical or the unseen. He was a man of science and logic, dismissing anything that couldn't be explained by equations or formulas. Yet, one fateful evening, he found himself in the company of friends who dared him to receive a tarot reading. Always up for a challenge and wanting to prove his point, he accepted, thinking it would be nothing more than a harmless game. The reader, an old woman with a gaze that seemed to pierce the veil of time, shuffled the deck with an intensity that sent a shiver down the skeptic's spine. She asked him to choose 3 cards. The first card, the Tower, symbolizes chaos and sudden change. The second, the Ten of Swords, represents betrayal and pain. The third, Death, signifies the end of a cycle or a significant transformation. The skeptic laughed it off, dismissing the ominous predictions as mere superstition. But the old woman was serious. She warned him of the danger that lurked in his future, of the chaos that would follow him, of the betrayal he would face, and of the transformation that would change his life forever. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Then, just as he had forgotten about the prophecy, his life took a dramatic turn. The once skeptic was engulfed in a series of horrifying events that echoed the tarot's predictions. His world was thrown into chaos as he lost his job, his friends turned their backs on him in his time of need, and he found himself at the precipice of a significant change, battling the shadows of his past and the fear of an uncertain future. The skeptic, now a believer, realized the power of the tarot. The cards had indeed spoken, and their prophecy was not one of fortune or prosperity, but of turmoil and transformation. The reading, initially dismissed as a harmless game, had turned into a grim reality. The cards had spoken, and their prophecy was a dreadful one. In our third tale, we see the tarot serving as a grim warning of what was to come. Let's delve into the chilling story of a tarot enthusiast named Alex. A seasoned reader, Alex was known for his uncanny knack for interpreting the tarot's cryptic messages. But there was one card that seemed to haunt him incessantly: the Death card. Every time Alex shuffled his deck and laid out his spread, the Death card would show up, its skeletal figure grinning ominously back at him. It was as if the card had developed an eerie fixation, popping up in every reading, every question, every decision. Alex, however, chose to dismiss it as a mere coincidence. After all, in the realm of tarot, the Death card often symbolizes change or transformation rather than literal death. But one day, the unthinkable happened. Alex found himself in a harrowing situation that threatened his very existence. On a late-night drive back from a friend's place, his car skidded off the icy road, plunging into the frigid river below. As the icy water seeped into his car, the Death card's image flashed before his eyes. The skeletal figure from the card seemed to be smirking at him, its bony finger pointing as if to say, "I told you so." By some miracle, Alex managed to escape the sinking car, swimming to the river's edge, gasping for air. As he lay there, shivering and traumatized, he couldn't shake off the image of the Death card. The terrifying ordeal had made him rethink his dismissal of the card's repeated appearance. Could it have been a warning of the danger that was to come? In the world of tarot, the cards serve as a mirror to our subconscious, reflecting our deepest fears and desires. They can nudge us, warn us, and sometimes even terrify us. But it's up to us to listen, to decipher the message, and to act upon it. Alex, our tarot enthusiast, had received his warning. But did he listen? Was he too late? The tarot had tried to warn them, but were they too late to heed its message? Our final story tells of a person who used the tarot for malicious intent, only to face its wrath. Picture this: a man known as Mordecai, a self-proclaimed master of the tarot, who believed he could bend the cards to his will. But in his arrogance, he failed to respect the true power of the tarot, a power that is not to be trifled with. Mordecai had a rival, an individual whose success and happiness filled him with a burning envy. In his bitterness, he decided to use the tarot to bring about his rival's downfall. He meticulously selected the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and Death, cards symbolizing destruction, pain, and an end. With a sinister incantation, he sent forth his ill-intentioned curse. But the tarot, in its infinite wisdom, saw through Mordecai's malicious intent. The cards are a conduit of the universe's energies, not a tool for personal vendettas. Angered by his audacity, they decided to teach him a lesson he would never forget. Days passed, and Mordecai's life began to crumble. His wealth vanished, his relationships soured, and his health rapidly declined. It was as if the universe was mirroring the very curse he intended for his rival. Haunted by the images of the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and Death, Mordecai realized his downfall was of his own making. The tarot had turned his curse back onto him, a chilling example of its own form of justice. In the end, Mordecai was left with nothing but regret and a newfound respect for the tarot's power. His story serves as a stark reminder that the tarot is not a weapon for personal feuds, but a tool for guidance, reflection, and understanding. The tarot's revenge was not only swift but also just, a testament to the cosmic balance it represents. It's a chilling tale, but one that imparts a valuable lesson. They say, what you put out into the universe comes back to you threefold. As we conclude tonight's tales, remember, the world of tarot is not for the faint of heart. We've ventured into the mystical, traversed the haunted deck, felt the shiver of the cursed reading, heeded the tarot's warning, and witnessed its revenge. Each story, a chilling testament to the mysterious and often terrifying power of the tarot. These cards, more than just ink and paper, are gateways to realms unseen, whispers from the beyond, echoes of destinies untold. They hold a power that transcends our understanding, a power that must be respected and approached with caution. It's a world where the spiritual and physical intertwine, where the known and unknown collide. So, as we part ways, let these stories serve as a stark reminder to respect the spiritual world and its tools. For the tarot is not just a game, but a key to the other side. but the most chilling tale of all is the one yet to be told. Until next time, beware the power of the tarot.